Welcome back to News 3 Today. Merry Christmas. Little voices echo still the joyful strain till the angels up in heaven sing us peace on earth again. That's an excerpt from the Savannah Daily Morning News dated December 24th, 1863. Have you ever wondered how the holidays were celebrated in the days of old? Well, later this month, the Green Meldrim House will begin a series of evening performances called Christmas in Wartime. Jamie Cradle is the museum's executive director. She joins us now with more. Thank you so much for being here today. And that's a topic that we don't think of. You know, we have the holiday season during a time of war.
Of conflict, yes. It wasn't, I mean, people remembered the spirit of the season, but it was difficult, and people were asked to sacrifice, and it's interesting to hear about that. It was such an important time in Savannah's history. In fact, General Sherman, as you know, occupied the house in the United States Army in 1864, 160 years ago. So we're trying to help people remember those things and feel grateful today that we're not in conflict.
Yeah, so what were some of the things that took place to celebrate the season? I mean, because it was a break for some people.
Well, in the newspaper, it was reported that it would probably be better for little children to think about giving something to somebody else than for Santa to bring something to them. There was a funny story about people would get dressed up, but they wouldn't have anything to eat at their parties, so they'd appreciate the clothing, and then just getting through it with your family. And so we talk all about that, but we have dancing and music from the time period as well.
Now, I'm interested to know, this was the Civil War during the antebellum South. So what was it like for people who were enslaved? I mean,
well, they were hoping that General Sherman or someone would show up and liberate them, having been praying for that for generations. So we do know that Sherman was welcomed to Savannah, particularly Madison Square. Madison Square was filled with self-emancipating people and people that had been freed to welcome him and to be welcomed into the new nation by him in the United States Army.
Now, why is it important that these stories are told, that you actually go back in time so people can kind of understand?
Well, you need to understand who you are in order. I think that's very important, and the place that Savannah played in United States history. So that's our job, is to put it out there for people, and then people to interpret it as they will. But General Sherman was there and celebrated Christmas in that house with his military family, and then he met with 20 African American preachers on the 12th of January 1865 to come up with a way to distribute land to newly freed people.
Yeah. So you'll have people dressed up,
yes,
in period wear.
Yeah, right. And we'll have music provided by Bella Harmony. They will provide tunes from the time period, for sure.
Tell us about the Green Meldrim House itself.
Well, it was built in 1853 for a very wealthy English cotton factor named Charles Green, and of course he and his family, he had 8 enslaved people, lived there until the Civil War, and then the white family went to Virginia. Charles Green came back in December and stayed in the house while the Union Army was there, and he and his family lived there until 1892, and then it became home to the Meldrim family, who was a mayor and a very important attorney in Savannah, and they raised their family there. And then for 80 years, for the longest period in its history, it's been part of St. John's Church, its parish house, and so it's much loved by the congregation. Funeral hospitality is held there, brides get dressed there, wedding receptions are there. So it's got a dual purpose now, being a historic house and a parish house.
December 26th is when you kick off the evening performances, but people can come before that.
Right, if they're in town, we're open on Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday from 10 until 4, tours every half hour. And then the 3 days after Christmas, we have evening tours, 6, 6:30, 7, 7:30. And we'd love for people to just come and experience our site and spend time together. That's what the holidays are all about.
That's right. But we want to remind folks that you'll have to be able to walk upstairs if you're taking the tour.
Yes, well, you do have to be able to walk upstairs to see our experience, our house. Yes.
Jamie Cradle, thank you so much for joining us. Here's the information on your screen. That takes place December 26th, that's Saturday, through December 28th, 6, 6:30, 7, 7:30, 8 each night on Macon Street. That's Madison Square. Each performance lasts about an hour.
About an hour, yes.
Yes.
26, 27, 28.
Okay, 26, 27, 28. For more information, just go to our website, wsav.com/Christmas in Wartime, and we'll have all of the information there for you in one place. Jamie Cradle, thank you so much for joining us. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to
Love
you.
the top as well.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Stay with us. You're watching News 3 Today at 11. We'll be right back.